What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of WWE Content. And, you know, I would really love to talk about the recap of what happened on SmackDown with, the crazy in-ring debut of Blake Monroe, or the crazy main event we just saw when it came between Kevin Owens and CM Punk, or, of course, the craziness shenanigans of what's happening backstage, or, of course, the tag team shenanigans, Damian Priest not turning on R-Truth. Saturday, I necessarily didn't watch AAA because let's just say I had a crazy fun day with my family, and that's all. I didn't get a chance to watch AAA, but I will tonight thanks to the recap and on YouTube. So I will do that tonight. And I know today is Monday, which of course means Monday Night Raw. And I know today they have a special start time since they are in Canada, and their start time is at 6:30 p.m. But I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch Monday Night Raw again tonight. And after what happened last week, I didn't watch the full show, but thanks to social media and thanks to YouTube and of course people having their opinions on what went down that night, let's just say as a fan of Monday Night Raw, a fan of WWE, I'm actually glad I now watch it because if I did, I would have been pissed off. Like pissed off where I probably would just went haywire on this podcast, stating how messed up the creative team is with the matches, and of course they're not taking Dominic seriously in WWE as they are in AAA, or of course the fact that you got Bloodline drama, which is the same drama every freaking week, but of course you got new characters involved, or you got old new characters involved, or you have an old enemy now back trying to fight Roman Reigns or something. Meanwhile, you have a Luchadors contenders match happening when they're in Mexico, where Roman Reigns will main event Monday Night Raw and face any luchador. It could be Penta, could be La Parca, could be Riker Jr., could be Dragon Lee, could be Ray Phoenix. We're not sure yet, but I feel like ever since they started the Bloodline drama again, I mean, look, I'm all for the Bloodline. I'm all for, them taking over WWE. I'm all for that. I love the Usos. I love Jacob Fatu. I love Roman Reigns. I'm all for it. But Solo and LA Knight, I just, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, LA Knight, you've been battling with the bloodline for like what, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years? I don't know. I don't know how long you've been fighting with them. You've been fighting with them for a long time. I mean, first you fought with them when the Usos were the tag team champions. Then you fought Roman a few times. Then you fought Roman Reigns at I think Crown Jewel, I think, and you got your ass kicked because of Jimmy Uso and Sol Sikoa. Then you back out of that. Now you got the Vision problem, which you're fighting Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Austin Theory for a while. And then when that didn't go well, the Usos had your back. And they were all for it. They want to take down the Vision because of the tag team championships after what they did to their cousin. I fully understood that. But then at WrestleMania, after all the bullshit that happened, you went your separate ways. And I was okay with that. Usos do their thing, Elena does his own thing. I was all for it. But then you start trash talking Roman and his family. And then the fact that you're confronting the Usos stating, why are you teaming up with him after what we did with the Vision at WrestleMania? I'm like, dude, it's family business. You step into their family business, they are going to annihilate you. And that's exactly what they did. Once they brought in Chicken Fight 2, it was game over from that point. Because now you got a Samoa werewolf like attacking you every now and then because that's what Roman wants. And the fact that you keep bitching and complaining and talking smack about the family, I mean, do you not get it, man? This family, this wrestling family, has been wrestling with the WWE since it started, since the 80s, since Vince McMahon Senior was the owner of the company before Vince McMahon Jr. took over. I mean, hello, the high chief, their great grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, he was the first one that started it. He was the first one to start the bloodline. Then, of course, came the Swat Samoans, then Haku, then Jimmy Snuka. Like, everybody who's in that business started it because of what their family started in the first place. It went from Hachipi Maravilla to a whole line of the bloodline for both men and women, as a matter of fact, with Tamina and Naomi. Then, of course, we fast forward to the Usos and Solo Sikoa and Jigafatu. Now we got Tamatonga, Talatonga, and their father Haku managing them to become the tag team champions of SmackDown. So then, of course, you fight the Usos. Then you fight Jigapatu. You try to fight Roman, and then what happens? You team up with Solo Sikoa. Now look, I honestly didn't care about the whole Solo LA Knight situation. I didn't care about the SummerSlam match that they had. Look, I didn't care about any of that. But then what got me, what made my blood boil was the fact that LA Knight teamed up with him. Like, dude, you're gonna team up with the same guy who beat the crap out of you, ordered the new bloodline to beat the crap out of you back when Jigga 2 was with the Bloodline 2.0 and was with Solo. He beat the crap out of you and almost ended your career twice. I might add, twice. He screwed you out of Money in the Bank. He screwed you out of a number one contenders match, and then he screwed you over to become the undisputed champion back when Roman was a champion for 4.5 years. So all of a sudden, now you want to team up with that guy who screwed you over more times than I can even count, all because he saved you because of the Uso stating, "Get out of our family business." I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't it that if you work with somebody and they screw you over the first time, you shouldn't team up with them? It's like that old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I feel like for LA Knight, this this is just going to be a reign of terror on him in the future. I mean, not only he's going to get his butt kicked by the Usos and of course Jigga too, but then of course when the time comes, Sol Sokoa will betray him at some point because of, I'm gonna say it, bullshit. I am saying it, it's bullshit. And speaking of bullshit, I mean, I sound like a broken record every time I talk about this, but I mean, WWE and they're creative of what they're doing with not only Dominic, not only Dom Mysterio, but half of the roster for both Raw and SmackDown. I mean, Raw, you have great talent. I mean, you got Joe Hendry, you got the Street Profits, you got Ethan Page, you got Javon Evans, you got Rusev back. And every time I watch Monday Night Raw, I get the same story every week. It's either a Judgment Day segment and we go to a crappy match and Judgment Day loses. Or we go to a Bloodline segment and next thing you know, the Bloodline fights an outsider or they beat someone up to send people a message. Or, of course, you got luchadors fighting one another, but then when Dominic comes in and wants to fight them, he loses. Like, make that make sense. Oh, and of course, the Vision. Oh my God, the Vision. Every time I watch Austin Theory and Maxim Dupree, I want to punch myself in the face. And then with Braun Breaker, Braun Breaker, this man, he's supposed to be a legend status right now. I mean, not not just because his father and his uncle are Hall of Famers and they were tag team champions for both brands, for both companies back then, WWF and WCW. Not just because what they did back in the day and made history, but because this man has busted his ass in this company for I don't know how many years to be the bad dog, the badass, the crazy dude that everyone wants to be scared of because he spears people for a living. But how does he go from main event status, like every Raw, every Saturday main event that I've seen him in, every time I saw him on TV, whether it was a dark match or a SmackDown match, Raw match, NXT match, I do not care. This man main evented those shows. So how did this man go from main event status to become the new World Heavyweight Champion all the way down to a Vision Valet Lackey slash tag team champion slash replica of a Steiner bro? Like, explain that to me. How did he go from being on top of the mountain when he was with Seth Rollins, going all the way down to the bottom of being a Vision lackey for Logan Paul and Austin Theory and becoming a tag team champion, where in some cases they haven't defended tag team championships. There's a no more contenders match for tag team championships. Oh, and of course, where the hell is the Street Profits? Like, where are they? Like, where are the Street Profits? Or better yet, where's Joe Hendry? Where's Ethan Page? Where the hell is Rusev? Like I said, you have so much great talent. They're not using them properly, especially when it comes to title matches. I mean, the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, the AAA Mega Championship, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the tag team titles. For both men and women, actually, as a matter of fact, for both men and women. Like, can someone please explain that to me? Like, ever since SummerSlam, it's just been the same bullcrap, same story, same show, different dates. Like, when will it end? As for SmackDown, they're improving. They are improving, actually, thanks to, of course, new tag teams forming, new tag team champions. You got contenders matches. You got awesome matches coming up. On top of that, you have awesome vignettes. You got Hall of Famers and legends coming back facing the new up and comers. You got NXT new guys, rookies, I might add, going to freaking SmackDown and kicking ass. When did Monday Night Raw become a joke show? Like, when did that start? Did I miss something? Did I miss a show or a segment or a wrestler? Like, did I miss something where WWE, specifically Monday Night Raw, has become a joke show? Like, I just don't know. I just don't know. And every time I watch Monday Night Raw, it's like they're wasting my time. I'm sorry to say it, but as a WWE fan, and ever, ever since WrestleMania 39, ever since Judgment Day, ever since Dominic, ever since the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes, CM Punk returning, Randy Orton returning, Seth Rollins coming back from a freaking injury, which was a pretend injury, Becky Lynch coming back, AJ Lee making a return with her husband. Like, all of this. When did it become, one, a joke show, two, sometimes boring, and three, exhausting to watch? Like, it's like I can't win. It's like I watch Monday Night Raw and I get pissed off. I watch Friday Night SmackDown and I'm happy. Saturday, I'm happy because Triple H on Luchadors and Dom Mysterio. But then when it comes to Monday, I get mad again. Like, it's like, when will we get better storylines? When will we get better wrestlers having better storylines, or title matches, contenders matches? Heck, I'm even gonna say it. When are we getting back our favorites like Naomi, Bianca Belair, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Nikki Bella, for crying out loud, Nikki Bella, AJ Lee, Natalia, Bailey, like, anybody. anybody who's been in the business for more than 10 plus years, making history, becoming number one contenders for championships, becoming Grand Slam champions, become Money in the Bank, main event in WrestleMania, all of that. When will we get those people back in the ring for a great storyline? I know I may be complaining, but that's just how I feel. And I've been feeling this way since I think SummerSlam. I've been feeling this way since SummerSlam, and we got another PLE coming up. Actually, in about 2 weeks or so, we have Sunday night main event coming up in Atlanta, Georgia, where we're going to see crazy matches. A rapper fighting a wrestler once again. No questions asked about that. And then during the month of September, we got Sunday main event, and then Triple Mania, and then Worlds Collide. And after September, we go straight into October where we're going to see Money in the Bank. And then Money in the Bank will change the course of wrestling where who will cash in and be the new champion. And then once that comes around, you know, we got Survivor Series. Then we have Royal Rumble. And then after Royal Rumble, we got the Elimination Chamber. And then, of course, the biggest event of the year in wrestling, WrestleMania. Like until then, we still have a long road to get to WrestleMania. So far, it's been off to a bit of a rocky start, and I just don't know how it's gonna end. Before WrestleMania, I feel like for one, they gotta get their shit together, for one. And two, they should give more wrestlers a freaking chance. Just a chance for, again, anything. A title, number one contenders match, fighting new wrestlers, having new up and coming wrestlers have better storylines once they debut, or better yet, hire a better creative team. I'm just gonna say, hire a better creative team for these wrestlers and this company, because right now what they're doing, it's pissing me off. So, yep, that's how I'm feeling right now, and that's just it. That's just it. Um, like I said, I'm not watching Monday Night Raw tonight. But you guys can watch it live on Netflix, 6:30 Eastern, due to, of course, I think special time and having two shows on one day. Um, then of course we have Dark Side of the Ring tomorrow, where the last episode of the season they will talk about a guy named Zach Gowen who was a wrestler back in the day. And fun fact about this guy: he wrestled with one leg throughout his career. So again, I'm excited to see what his story is. I'm excited to see how he got in the wrestling business, wrestling with one leg, and to see if he was ever a champion in the wrestling business with one leg. Of course, Friday we'll get the fallout between Sammy, Kevin, and Punk. Of course, again the fallout between Cody and Randy. After that, we got Sunday main event coming up in September. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you guys soon.